Hello again, children. Hello again. It's Mystery. We're back for more triangle notes. This is part two. So let's get started. All right. So far we've learned about the mid segment of a triangle, and um, we classified our triangles by angles and by sides. And we learned about the mid segment and triangle inequalities. Next up, we're going to learn about isosceles triangles. Isosceles triangles. Try to make this one a little more neat than the last one. Um, so isosceles triangles, they are, of course, we said earlier that they have at least two congruent sides. So let's draw a triangle. And looky here what I just found. I don't know why I haven't used this before. I can draw lines. So here is an isosceles triangle. Look at that. Nice. All right, there's an isosceles triangle, and we'll mark it to be an isosceles triangle. So, an isosceles triangle has parts. The first part we'll talk about is, we'll start at the top. This is what we call the vertex angle. Vertex angle. That's the one at the top. You look at it like that. These here on the side, you know what? I'm gonna make that blue. I can do that with this here too. Zippo. La la. Okay, that's the vertex angle. These are the these are the legs. The legs. And this down here we call the base. So the base, it's the non-congruent side. You got your legs; those are the congruent sides. They're the two congruent sides. The base, it's those. Oh, and these right here, these angles are the base angles, and they are congruent. Base angles. These guys right here, they are congruent. As we've marked them. So we got the vertex angle. Oh, this might be the vertex angle, legs, base angles, and those are the parts of an isosceles triangle. So let's write down a couple of implied statements that we can use. First of all, we can say in one triangle, congruent sides imply congruent. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, yes, congruent opposite angles. So there's our first implied statement. In one triangle, congruent sides imply congruent opposite angles. So we can say that AC is congruent to AB. So that implies that angle C is congruent to angle B. Oh, and you know, it'd help if I labeled this, wouldn't it? This would be A, B, C. There we go. Let's make some vertices. Close up that triangle. Yeah, that was bugging me. All right. So, vertex angle, legs, base. Base angles in one triangle, congruent sides implies congruent opposite angles. And there they are. There's our examples. Likewise, we can say this. In one triangle, congruent angles imply congruent opposite sides. So there's our second implied statement. And we could say basically that the other way around. So if angle A, not this one, if angle, well, yeah, the other way around, angle C is congruent to angle B, then that implies that AC is congruent to AB. There we go. Let's go with that. Alrighty. So that's what we know about isosceles triangles. So let's go now to something that you've already seen, but let's go ahead and formalize it here, write it down. Let's go with some purple this time. We've got, basically this goes with the angles of a triangle. We had a worksheet that we gave out after the test that we had this title, Angles of a Triangle, and where we talk about the angles of a triangle, which, let's write this down. The sum, you already know this, the sum of the measures of of the angles of a triangle imply 180 degrees. So add up all three angles, it's 180 degrees. You already knew that. There's your implied statement for it. Oh, just dropped my notes. So there's that. Next, let's write this down. The measure, orange. The measure of an exterior angle of a triangle implies the sum of the measures of the two remote angles. And these are by remote we mean the non-adjacent interior angles. That's what that is. That's what the remote angles are. So let's just, let me show you what that is. Let's get, about that blue. Let's get our line tool back. Oh, over here. All right, so here's a triangle. I'm going to draw this one kind of strangely, because I need some external angles. There we go. That's pretty handy. All right, so here is a triangle. These are rays. We just extended these out from the sides of the triangle. So we'll call this angle 1, 2, 3, and then this is 4. So here we have the interior angles in blue, 1, 2, 3, and an exterior angle in orange, 4. Wait a minute. Oh, yeah, well, actually, yeah, hang on. Something ain't right. Okay, I guess I'll delete the whole line then. This needs to go like this. And then this needs to go this way. There. I guess I didn't need the line tool for that, but okay. There we go. So 4 and 5 and 6. There we go. 4, 5, and 6. Okay. So, oh yes, I'm talking about these. Sorry, I lost my train of thought. Interior angles. So here's, we write this down. So the measure of angle 4, right here, that equals the measure of angle 1 plus the measure of angle 2. The non-adjacent angles here, non-adjacent interior angles. So 1 plus 2 equals 4. And we can also say the measure of angle 5 equals the measure of angle 1 plus the measure of angle 3. And also for angle 6, that equals the measure of angle 2 plus the measure of angle 3. So there's that. That is all that we have for you on triangles. So, sorry, I'm just scrolling through my notes to make sure. And yeah, that's it. Okay, well, enjoy those facts, children. And I will see you next time.